What's up, Guardians of Dominion? Zeus here, and the Corvus Brawls are heating up fast. Day 2 is where things get real. The competition's tougher, the defenses are adapting, and one wrong move can cost you your streak. But don't worry, I've got the strategy that's still holding strong, and a few key adjustments that might surprise even veteran players. Stay sharp, because what you'll see today could completely shift how you approach the rest of these battles. Day 1 went incredibly well, and I don't plan to change the team setup just yet. We're moving into Day 2 and Day 3 with the exact same formation. Consistency is key right now. But I do need your help. In this video, I'd like you to comment only if you lose a battle. Yesterday's video had tons of victory comments, which made it difficult to track what's actually going wrong for players. So this time, if you lose, share your battle details in the comments. That feedback helps me understand what's happening across different brackets. If I notice a large number of loss reports, I'll adjust the strategy for Day 3. But if Day 2 goes smoothly, there's no need to publish a Day 3 video, we'll already have the winning formula. Now, I want to clarify something important. Many of the losing battles I've seen in the comments aren't because the team is weak, it's because the strategy wasn't applied correctly. I never give just a single fixed team, I give a strategy that adapts to what you face. The first Cascade team worked so well because it was fresh and unexpected, defenders didn't know how to counter it yet. But as you climb, you'll encounter tougher opponents who adjust their defenses. That's when you must adapt too, instead of repeating the same lineup blindly. Avoid Isaac teams or switch to the second team. Isaac is a powerful counter to Cascade, Krista, Orion, and Helios. His anti-magic mechanics can completely dismantle your setup, so it's better to switch formations rather than risk losing momentum. Let's recap the first day's setup. The main team pairs Cascade with Corvus, a duo that combines resilience with devastating magic damage. The formation goes like this: Corvus with Oliver, Krista with Chorus, Cascade with Merlin, Orion with Axel, and Helios with Biscuit. For the main pet, I recommend Chorus. He's reliable, especially if you struggle to detect when enemies use control effects like stuns, silences, or blinds. However, if you're more experienced and can read enemy lineups well, you can swap to Merlin or Axel depending on the matchup. Merlin enhances your team's overall damage output, while Axel spreads incoming damage across allies, allowing them to survive longer and charge their ultimates faster. For most players, though, Chorus remains the safest all-round option. This team can dominate nearly every opponent you meet, particularly in the early Brawl stages where players haven't yet adjusted to your composition. But remember, no team is invincible. Once defenses evolve, certain heroes can cause trouble. The biggest threat to this lineup is Isaac. His anti-magic abilities can completely shut down Cascade and cripple your magic synergy. Mirror teams, meaning teams that use the same composition as yours, can also be problematic since they counter you with your own strengths. And because many players will likely copy this setup after watching, you'll definitely start seeing more of them. So what should you do when Isaac shows up? That's where the second team composition steps in. Here's how it looks: Corvus with Oliver, Lyria with Fenris, Sebastian with Albus, Kira with Vex, and Lara Croft with Mara. For the team pet, go with Chorus or Axel again. This lineup performs exceptionally well against Isaac because it leans on physical burst damage rather than magic. Kira's attacks, powered up by Sebastian's critical bonuses and Albus's pure damage, create explosive synergy that can shred through even magic-resistant defenses. Now, if you come across a mirror team, something like Corvus, Krista, Cascade, Orion, and Helios, you'll need to tweak the second formation slightly. Use the same setup but replace Kira with Isaac. That gives you Corvus with Oliver, Lyria with Fenris, Isaac with Axel, Sebastian with Albus, and Lara Croft with Mara, again with either Chorus or Axel as your team pet. The reason we remove Kira in this situation is because against Corvus and Helios teams, she tends to fall too early in battle. Swapping her for Isaac adds extra control and protection, which helps you survive long enough to turn the fight in your favor. For clarity, mirror teams are those that use the exact same lineup as yours, in this case, teams built with Corvus, Cascade, Krista, Orion, and Helios. They're called mirror teams because they reflect your formation and strengths, turning your own setup into your biggest challenge. As for me, I managed to clear all of day 2 using only the first team. Maybe I got lucky with my matchups, but remember, the key is not just copying the team, it's following the strategy. If you're down to your last 5 attacks in Brawls, that's the time to take risks. You can stick with the same lineup, because even if you lose 3 out of 5, you'll still push through the final stages successfully. And that wraps up day 2 of the Corvus Brawls, Guardians. Today's key takeaway is simple but crucial: follow the strategy, not just the lineup. The first team remains strong as long as you avoid Isaac-based defenses, and when you spot him on the enemy side, switch immediately to your second team. Adapt, analyze, and keep your focus sharp. That's how you stay ahead in this event. Now I want to hear from you. Share your results in the comments. Did your battles go smoothly, or did you run into any tough setups? Your feedback helps me fine-tune the strategy for everyone, and decide whether we need a day 3 video or not. If you found this guide helpful, make sure to hit that like button. It really supports the channel and lets me know you want more breakdowns like this. Subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next strategy drop. Stay strong, play smart, and remember, victory in Dominion belongs to those who think ahead. Salute and friendship.